Hello people, this is my first FA Cup review of the season, where we obviously drew 0-0 away to Norwich City. I actually have a few notes this time so that I can make reference to different points in the game. But yeah, getting into my predicted lineup, I got it wrong. Is that a surprise anymore? No, it isn't, and it shouldn't be. But yeah, getting into the first half, it just seemed like we couldn't keep the ball. We kept committing fouls. Both sides didn't create many chances. Norwich were actually looking fairly dangerous whenever they did have a chance. Both sides just kept giving free kicks away. Our passing was terrible. Yeah, we were poor, and I agree. Guava Juice, that's a nice name by the way. We were terrible. There was a lack of attacking pedigree, and for me, Willian was definitely our best player in that first half. He seemed to be the only one actually getting at Norwich defence, which was very solid, by the way. Don't get me wrong. That was a very good result for Norwich City, and to be honest, the only positive I can take from it, it's not really a positive. It's not really to do with the actual game itself. It's just to do with it's to do with records and stats. It's the fact that we still haven't lost there since 1994, but that's not. We should have. That first half was terrible. We just kept giving the ball away. I've never seen a Chelsea side give the ball away so many times. Yeah, Norwich, I'd say were better than us in terms of defensively and not going forward. They didn't really do much going forward, but they did have some chances, which is fair to say. And getting into the second half, it seemed like Conte gave them a bollocking, because the second half was better in my opinion. We flew out of the box pretty quickly. We put more pressure on the Norwich defence, as in we were more urgent. There was more urgency. We were pressing higher up the pitch. Willian had a few chances. He unleashed a few shots inside two. I think it was two inside 5 minutes. I need to watch it again, the game again. We still kept giving fouls away. We kept giving set pieces away in general. And then the three substitutions, which were obviously Batshuayi going off for Alvaro Morata, Kennedy going off for Masonda, and Pedro going off for Dujon Sterling, which was obviously nice to see two extra youth players getting a chance. And Zappacosta, for me, Zappacosta was, I think, the only two players that can hold their heads high after that game. Yeah, maybe he should have made the subs earlier, but for me, the only two players that can hold their heads high after that game are Willian and Davide Zappacosta. Those two were trying their hardest. I mean, Zappacosta, he had a few attempts on goal. He was penetrating the Norwich defence. He was getting crosses in. He was actually defending really well as well. He was one of the only defensive players that was actually aware of the Norwich attack in the first half particularly. But for me, it was just frustrating to watch, and I was expecting so much more. However, don't discredit Norwich in any way, because they deserve the point. No, not the point. They deserve the replay. My bad. I keep thinking that it's a league game because I'm so used to league games. But nah, I know it's not a league game. But yeah, they deserve the replay. We have to go back to Stamford Bridge to face them, which is a shame, but for me, that performance it indicates that we need another striker. We need a striker. We need a left wing back, and yes, he was very close, just past the post. We need a striker, a left wing back, another creative mid. Actually, no, we don't need a creative midfielder. We have Ross Barkley. My word, we need. I don't think that. Yeah, I think youngsters should play. I think youngsters should have played. They would have more hunger. They would have had more hunger. To a certain extent, I agree, because for me, our midfield, they just kept giving the ball away. I've never seen two talented midfielders give the ball away so many times. I mean, Drinkwater. As good of a player he is, he gave the ball away too many times. I mean, if there's one player we missed in that midfield, it's Kante. It's Kante, because Kante, he rarely ever gives the ball away, and whenever he does, he gets it back straight away. But that's my opinion. But overall, that performance was subpar, and we have to take a look at that and rectify it, because we can't go into Wednesday against Arsenal at home and play like that, because if we do, then we can be out of the Carabao Cup within the first leg, inside 90 minutes. That also means that Arsenal have the advantage. But anyways, that's for Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of the game. Was it good? Was it bad? I'm sure it was the latter for you lot. And Norwich fans, let me know what you thought of the game. It would be nice to hear what you think. But yeah, this is me. I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.